good job, little dog.
Hezakiah is one of my favorite neighborhood kids. He's kind of my adopted son. He treats our house like his house.
You all right?
Joe and Dawn had moved across the street about 4 years ago, and Joe and I hit it off right away.
You like that?
God, dude, that thing is freaking huge.
I was at work when they sounded the alarms for the tornado warning in our area and was totally unaware of one that was already brewing for more, where my son was located at a school. I was stuck in between, do you leave because there's a tornado warning for me here? And if I do leave, do I have enough time to rescue both of my kids, which were both in the path of the tornado? I knew there was no way I could make it.
After the tornado passed, we emerged from the shelter and went north of where we were, which was right in the path of the school. And the person that we were in their shelter, his children, he said, my kids are at the school. I got in my vehicle and I drove him up, and we drove as fast as we could.
I left the shelter and I went to the restroom and I prayed. And I prayed. Stood up, gathered myself, and I got in my truck. I called my wife, and at that time she said that the school just was hit. Where my son was at, Briarwood Elementary, she said they're showing it, it's wiped out, it's gone.
I just got into a different mindset or a different mode, and then it was kind of rescue mode. And I thought, we've got to get to the school. You see, the school was just pretty much destroyed as Hezakiah was coming out from the rubble where the teachers had the students. He ran to me, and we just stayed there with him.
I wanted to find my son so bad, but it was so much debris. I almost lost hope. So I started calling his name, and his teacher started waving his hand. She was in the field. And I'm looking, I see her, so I start going towards her. And I didn't see my son. And she said, no. She said, your neighbor's got him.
I got you. What'd I tell you?
And that was Jim. My son looked to him as a grandfather. That's his buddy. So when she said that, I was so at ease, and I hadn't even found him yet because I knew that he was in good hands. So as I'm looking around, and she said he has him. So when I see him, he runs across the street, we embrace. It's a feeling that I don't wish on any parent to have to experience. But it was the best feeling I felt in my life, to finally embrace him.